Hey guys, it's IntoCryptoSpace. Happy Sunday. Let's talk Crow. So, we all love Crypto.com or their Crow token. Amongst the reasons why is their wonderful, wonderful advertising initiative. They're some of the best in the world. You cannot beat them when it comes to advertising and their regulatory and compliant initiatives. One of the really bullish things that I've seen in a long while is a breach into the Asian market, specifically the South Korean market. Very bullish, starting to launch April 29th. This is really, really great for us. This is just an extension of how much they push in terms of regularity, compliant, and this just gives us ever more security that our investment into them and projects on their blockchain won't be affected in the slightest. As someone that is invested in them and a lot of projects on their blockchain as well, I'd hope that the next big step is to really push tokens that is on their blockchain and help them push forward, because it's truly a win-win scenario if they get to push tokens that are on their own blockchain and they end up going viral. They end up going 100x, even 1000x, because eyes all across the world would look at them. And naturally, like Solana, the meme coin frenzy in this case would skyrocket the price, because everybody would be going into the ecosystem, buying Crow, and then using that Crow to buy these tokens. And you're pushing so much money into that ecosystem, it would really just push everything upward. Along with everything else coexisting, co-aligning with one another, this is really bullish going into the halving, into a point where we can start pushing into all-time highs again, which for Crow, it's about a 7 to 8x currently. And if you match it to Binance's market cap, it's pushing up to a 23, 28x, which is phenomenal for any investor and any type of investment. On recent news, Crow with Knife has successfully bridged to up to 4 different blockchains. So this is a matter of exposure. It's a matter of spreading liquidity into multiple regions. Supply is further restricted because there's no minting. It is supply that is moved onto another blockchain. So restriction is getting tighter. Demand is going up. Meanwhile, we're setting a solid foundation, in this case liquidity, to really encourage whales to buy in. And as this continuously grows, it's looking ever so more bullish for any exchange listing and any whales that want to come in. And when we're talking whales, we're talking 5 to 6 digits. And a matter of that one green candle, it changes everything. We're in new territory. So we're setting out for our foundation. I believe there's a current liquidity amongst all 5 projects. I think pushing up to 1.3 million, which is amazing. As we're doing that, the social media presence on this project is definitely the best on the Kronos chain. They are doing wonderful. The dev, the team, the mods, and the community are all there. I will make a short trying to explain the bridging process in case you wanted help with the LP, but in which case, if you don't understand and you feel uncomfortable, you're okay. In this case, when bridging happens, what happens is that mirrored pricing is across bridges. Yes, there is moments of discrepancy where there is small gaps, but you leave that to the bots and arbitrage individuals that really kind of just settle the price. So they essentially make a little bit of profit, and they help equalize the price. When there is a big discrepancy, they'll take advantage of that and they'll make the money, they'll do the work. Other than that, stay on the Kronos chain if you're more comfortable that way. Because regardless if Solana pumps, if Base pumps, if any of these blockchains pump, we are still benefiting being on the Chronos chain. So don't feel worried. Don't feel like you're missing out, because being in now, you're here and you have made it. As I tweeted out before, I'm a full-fledged crow, and in this case, there's two meanings. I'm all about the blockchain, I'm all about the crypto, I'm all about the coin, but in this case, also a crow with knife. Very bullish on this project. Along with other projects on the ecosystem, I encourage all. But the only thing I want to say on that behalf is CAW. I'd like to finish off on a piece of transparency. I do believe in this project. Doesn't mean you should. Do your research and be convicted in your plays. I always like to say, if you're not convicted in your play at a moment of volatility and a tight 10% price drop, a whale fumbling, or just rotating out, which is normal amongst the best of meme coins. That's what happens. That's why there is green candles, and that's what's so exciting about the community and project and thesis of a meme coin, because you want to get in when whales sell out, because when whales get back in, they're doubling the bags. Now all of a sudden we're up 20%. You have to stay convicted, right? You can't be selling your bag at a 10% drop, because things will probably drop a lot worse than that. And then you'll really feel wrecked when you sell at a loss, and then you buy back in at a higher price point because you're like, wow, I messed up. I should have just been patient. So yes, I am invested in this, but do your own financial advice. Do your own research. Because once you do, you'll see what I see. Amongst the meme coins out there, this is looking bullish as shit. Not to be vulgar, but I'm very comfortable here. I love the community. I love the team. And as far as I know, there's nothing founded for FUD. And when I see that on socials on a day of red after things have successfully bridged, announcements have went through, there's no reason for people to be FUDding. Yes, people sell the news. That's a normal thing, but people use it as an excuse to FUD. Maybe they want to buy back in at a lower price. Maybe they want you to sell your token. They want you to fumble your bag so they don't feel as bad, and then they get in at a better price point. And guess what? 24 hours later, they're pumping news. They're talking about the most bullish project, crow with knife, crow with knife. We already know that. Don't fumble. If you need to sell, sell. There's no hard feelings. Liquidity is there, and like I said, the team hasn't done anything for us not to trust them. So risk and reward. Why would you fumble something that potentially could 100 to 1,000x? As far as I know, we're doing our thing. We're providing volume. Holder count is increasing. Community is there, and social presence is there. That's exactly what an exchange wants. Especially an exchange that is behind a blockchain that needs to start eventually supporting their own blockchain and pushing out tokens on their blockchain to create hype. Because all Crypto.com is doing right now, unfortunately, is listing Solana, Base, like all these different projects on their exchange. But the moment they list a meme coin, any type of project, regardless if it's meme coin or not, on the Crypto.com exchange, it's going to blast. All of those individuals will be exposed. And people that are bullish in Crow will naturally get into something that is on Crow because they're dual benefiting. You understand that? Because the pairing, if Crow goes up, it goes up. If it goes up, Crow will go up because of how viral it gets. It just makes sense. So do your own research. Stay convicted in your plays. And make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If not, that's okay. Feel free to follow me on Twitter. I post all the time. If I see a crow meme, I retweet all day. You should see my timeline. Going down, baby. Yes, we are a family. We are a community. We got to support each other. We got to push the image because that's what a meme community does. It is all crow, baby. It is all crow with knife. Feel free, if you are a part of the family, follow me, I will follow you back. We all grow. We all support each other. We all retweet. And as we continue this journey together, I will be here posting information, little updates, and transparency on my behalf. Thank you again, guys, IntoCryptoSpace. Until next time. CAW.